Hello and welcome to Indian Express Online. Today we're here to talk about the deferring of foreign secretary level talks between India and Pakistan. I have with me my colleague Shubhajit Roy. So Shubhajit, what are the important takeaways of today's events? The foreign secretary level talks have been mutually deferred. There's been some development and cooperation from Pakistan on the probe relating to Pathankot attacks. So what are the important takeaways of today's events?
Khalid, there are a couple of them. First is, for the first time, after we saw, cancellation of talks in August this year, when it was a very bitter and hostile manner in which the two sides had cancelled their talks between the national security advisors. This time, it was a much more calibrated, mutually agreed, and civil way to reschedule the talks. That was one of the most important takeaways. Secondly, what happened was this time both sides, because Pakistan has taken certain action against Jaish-e-Mohammad, the terrorist outfit, India has this time welcomed the action that has been taken by the Pakistan government in the last few days. And this is quite new, quite unusual, given the history of relationship, especially in the wake of, say, the post-Mumbai terror attacks in 2008, or Gurdaspur, or other Udhampur. All these incidents. This time it's different. So these are broadly the key takeaways.
So there has been some positive movement from Pakistan, and India has also responded positively to those developments.
Right.
So what do you think? What will be the diplomatic impact of these takeaways or the attempts made by Pakistan to cooperate with India on Pathankot probe?
Well, it definitely demonstrates the willingness by both sides to restart the comprehensive bilateral dialogue process. Last month, when External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj went to Islamabad, the two sides decided to, restart the dialogue process, which was stuck for 3 years now. And after this, after Prime Minister Narendra Modi made this sudden stopover in Lahore on 25th of December, that sort of changed the atmosphere, gave a big momentum to the relationship. And this time both sides, the officials, the government, the establishments, both sides are very, very keen that that momentum is not lost. So the important thing is that both sides want to preserve that momentum and don't want any external influences like the terror attack that took place in Pathankot to derail this particular talks process.
So what is the way ahead? How are things expecting to pan out on the Pathankot probe and on the foreign secretary level talks? How will things pan out? Will the foreign secretary level talks be held anytime soon?
Well, Khalid, one of the most important takeaways that have taken place is that in the next few days or weeks, we might see the special investigative team, which has been appointed, formed by the Pakistan government under its Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, it visiting India. And India has, for the first time, welcomed or is saying that it is looking forward to hosting that team. Now that is really different from, say, in 2008, when after the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks, when Pakistan wanted to send Pakistani investigators to help with the probe, India had refused that offer. This time in Pakistan, after Pakistan proposed this, India has accepted and is saying that our intelligence agencies will cooperate with the investigative team. So that will happen parallelly. The foreign secretaries will assess, and the national security advisors will assess the action taken by Pakistan, whether it is credible, whether it's comprehensive, whether there is something solid that is going on in the ground. And once India is convinced that yes, Pakistan has taken credible, comprehensive action on the ground. The foreign secretaries will be in touch with each other in the next few days or weeks, but I don't foresee it to be deferred for a longer period of time. But if Pakistan is true to its intent and demonstrates its and it takes action, then there will be talks. There will be talks in very near future, as had been spelled out by the Foreign Office spokesperson, and those very near future would not be more than few days or few weeks from now.
There has definitely been some positive development between India and Pakistan, even after a gross terrorist attack like Pathankot. Will this mark a breakthrough in the diplomatic relationship between India and Pakistan? It needs to be seen. Thank you for being with us, Shubhajit. Thanks for watching Indian Express.